There we are. Hello, everybody. Hey, Links, glad you can make it today. Welcome, welcome. I'm back from Texas Showdown. Had a lot of fun. My voice kind of still shaky from commentating and yelling for all the homies, but we're gonna be learning some new games. It was great. I had a great time. I spent a lot of money. Had some really good food down there in Houston. And I met a couple cosplayers, and, you know, might become friends, actually. I'm definitely excited to go back to Texas Showdown, or even other conventions and majors, and see them again. Because they're really cool to hang out with, too. But, okay. So, one thing that's gonna happen, wait. Oh, right, because I have screen recording. Let me hide this. I also am bad at VTubing. There we go. Alright, so I think that's all good. Okay, there we go. So, what I'm going to do now, take us in to the Granblue. So while we're waiting on Namu, because Namu is taking his sweet time to teach me this game. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hold on, let me actually get this. So, well, position all of my stuff. There we go. Alrighty then.
Narmaya.
I do not know how to get new stage things, or hold on, I need to actually pull up the combo. There we go. Any of the stages or other things like that. So we'll hang around in training mode for a little bit. Wait for Namu. He might get some games in. I've got her corner B&B pulled up on my other monitor. Ah. Let's go! I got it! Wait. Oh, wait. I was supposed to do 2H. Okay. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to do 2-3. Okay. There we go. Cool. Wait, this is not the full one. Hold on, let me find the full one. Where's the full one? There it is. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. This stance. Alright. This is the B&B. There we go. That's the combo I wanted to do. Let's go. Now it's just repeating it. Let's go. I like this combo a lot. And you can see my spamming of the buttons. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I'm doing the combo bad. Gosh dang it. I'm doing DP inputs. There we go. Let's go. I don't know why this combo is doing less damage than, wait, does, hold on, that does, no? Okay, so I don't know why it does less damage than with the combo video. There might have been a damage adjustment to Narmaya since that video released. We got it. We got this.
What's the matter?
Be gone! Forgive me.
Oh. Ah. Well, the combo, Fluffy, welcome in, by the way, does start with 5 LL. So am I supposed to do this? That does more damage. What? Okay, that's why, because it's only 2. But yet. Okay. Let me check. Make sure. Okay, that combo does that. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I think I might know why. Because it's supposed to start like this. That's why. I wasn't letting the second hit of 5H. Okay. Let me do this again. Alright, so it's a little tighter on the timing. But that's what I was missing. Oh, I'm trying to go into light instead of heavy. There we go. There we go. But that, yeah, it's still doing less damage than what the combo thing is supposed to, or the combo says. Because the combo says 3,740. Unless Catalina has different health values than Gran, which is entirely possible. Oops. Not ended. It is this video by Menno because it's on the dust loop. This one. So is there a way I can change the sound? Sound settings. Is there a way to make it so it doesn't turn off? Let's go to the. Oh, whoops! don't change in the middle of the combo. Don't change stands. There we go. Great. We got it. All right. Because Namu wants to still be slow. We'll try and play some online matches. Key emphasis on try. It's offline. Online. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see how bad I'll get my butt whooped. Hey, Aerie. How's it going? Okay. Yeah, I just don't know of any good, better videos. Okay. We'll go for free training.
Character select. Narmaya. Catalina.
You know what? Let's beat up Jita. Where is she? Where is this annoying character? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Jita? Why can I not find Jita? Oh, there she is.
Jita.
I will beat her up. I hate this character with every fiber of my being. which is a sentiment shared with many people.
Versus Jida.
Yeah, I'm. That's what I want to do, Ari, because I want to go to tournaments and compete with Narmaya. Whoops! I did a. Yeah, this is the fighting game version of Granblue, not the gacha game. It's great. It's a nice little fun game. I wonder if I could supplement this. Oh. Oh. Almost. Okay, I messed with all of my stuff. Oh no. Reading DMs. Reading Twitch thing. Discord things. Namu's coming. Let's go. Namu will be here. Yeah. Oh. We'll do this.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Alright. While Namu takes a minute to get in here, we'll face off.
Versus Cagliostro.
Oh, it's a CAG player. Let's go. I get to face CAG. We get our warm up against Namu before he even gets here. Potentially. Really? We're skipping the intros? Oh, nice. Oh my god. Ah. Oh no, I'm getting deleted.
You'll pay for this.
I guess this is what Master Rank CAG players are like. Let's go! Oh, okay. Ah. Aha! No! I got reversal super! Oh, got jumped.
I won't stop till I've won.
Ah. We'll rematch. they're fine. They're fine with beating up this little poor Narmaya player. Oh, and we're on 6 delay? Oh my gosh, that's... Ah, dang. Okay. Oh, I need to remember my 2H is the anti-air in this game. Whoa, 2H is my anti-air. That's right.
2, engage.
Let's go. Ah, dang it.
I won't stop till I've won.
All right, we got absolutely destroyed. Maybe I'll go play against the CPU. Uh, I got that. Just bodied. Cancel Q. Versus start. Alright, let's play against the CPU, shall we?
Character select. Narmaya.
Where's the random select? There it is.
Sion. Vasaraga.
I'll play Vasaraga. I don't know any of these characters yet. But here we go.
Versus Vasaraga.
Oh, welcome, Reminiscent. Yeah, it's the one that's linked to Dust Loop. I don't think the Dust Loop's been updated for Narmaya in like ever. After this game, if you can go find a better guide for me to look at Reminiscent, and then after this game, then I'll permit you so you can link it. Oh, oops.
Perfect. Impossible.
Ah.
This is my might.
Go. Wait, you're one of the Dust Loop people for Granblue? Oh.
Let yourself be
Ah. Ah. Aha! Get wrecked. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, we had a project called Project DN. Oh, okay. Got it. Also, how do I change the level of this CPU? It is kind of very, very bad.
Character select. Narmaya. Lowain. Zoe.
Are just the CPUs just absolute garbage in this game, or am I missing some fundamental part of changing the CPUs? Or was that CPU just absolute blocking bot, basically? Or not even blocking bot, it barely even blocked. I was just doing 5L and it was working.
She's taking a moment to sharpen her senses. Perhaps it's a pre-battle ritual that Skyfarers do before combat.
Why does the dragon make a seagull sound? What? Huh? Poor people, tell me why a dragon just made the sound of a seagull. Please.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Please.
How well
Oh,
can you wield that?
Namu is calling.
Hello.
Namu.
Hello. What's up?
I am currently beating up this bot because it does not know how to block.
Nice. Are you doing like just bot battles, or
Yeah.
are you?
I tried one ranked match and I went against a master CAC player.
Oh, which do you remember the name?
No. I could probably find in match history.
Maybe it was Sheep. Oh, Rem's gone.
All I know is the delay was 6 frames.
Not now.
And I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen.
Lynx is on.
Oh,
Hello.
let me make you smaller on the reaction.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like super big.
There you go. There you go. That's
I I let a few people in my SoCal club know that you were streaming, so we might have a couple people from there show up, but
Apparently, the video on Dustloop is super old and things don't work. So, someone said they're gonna fix it for me, or potentially get me something better to use.
I think yeah, I think they'll help with that probably. I'm not a Narmaya master by any means.
I shall accept.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it should be still fixed. There we go. I think I fixed it. Also, is there a way to stop it for stop Granblue from muting the whole sound when I go out of the tab?
I don't think so. Maybe that might be like a full screen issue, but I'm not too sure myself actually. I don't know any of the stream mumbo jumbo stuff either.
Oh, Boris, full screen doesn't do it.
Granblue has some weird kinks.
Because at least in Dragon Ball, you get to set that.
Yeah, I don't think we have an option to do that, but I could be wrong.
Alright, let's see if I can go get the replay versus who that was that absolutely demolished me.
Yeah. If I had a guess, I don't know, because there's not a lot of CAG players on ranked, usually, but it might be FaZe, but I don't think they play ranked anymore. We'll see, though.
X Ocarina 32.
Oh, I'm looking at your stream. I was like, how do you know that already? I forgot we're behind, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Rem. Rem's pretty good. Oh, it's saved, I see.
Yeah. This game is so dead on matchmaking. Rank C goes against Master.
Oh, I actually don't know who that is.
Oh,
But actually, no, I probably played against him a couple times. Yeah, there. Kag's pretty weird for Narm. I think Kag definitely wins it. Narm has a couple things. Her fireball can be pretty pesky, but yeah, it's definitely not the easiest. Rem definitely has better info on the Narm side, but I would at least know what would make a Kag tick.
why is the best area for me Mexico? New York, LA, or Mexico? And Mexico's the closest.
You're in Texas, though, right?
Yeah.
That's funny, because, well, I mean, if your best area is Mexico, I'm in Southern California, so that's pretty damn close. It's basically Mexico.
Okay, I'll choose Mexico. Oh, online lobby. Yeah, I'll be waiting in West Mexico 1. There's 0 people in all of the lobbies.
No, let's do. So when you do end up playing in the boat, which is like the online lobby system, you know how like in our Strive group, it's East Coast 39. That's kind of just where we go. Well, everyone just kind of goes to New York 1.
Oh.
Unless it's like lobby night or whatever. So like some groups will just be like, okay, today we're meeting up here.
Oh, hey, there's 2 people in New York 5 and 7 in New York 1.
New York just has a bunch of people in it usually, but let's do a room, because with rooms we can rematch infinitely and we don't have to because on the lobby it's best of 2.
Oh yeah, there's a Jita avatar in the New York 1. I'm getting out of here.
Run. Yeah, I'll create a room. It'll be when you use find room, you can there'll be like a password insert thingy. You just put in Namu in all lowercase, NAMU. Oh, you found it. Well, that was quick.
Yeah, there wasn't even password.
Oh, it's because we're friends, huh?
Oh, awesome.
Steam probably. All right. C.
Yeah, I just know my local scene has a bunch of CAG players, a couple Charlottas, One of the dude that has the staff levitates. And a couple
Conrad?
other- Yeah.
Yeah, I know Kag's a lot more popular in your area. Mine, not so much. But I like to go Charlotta for when I'm just kind of seeing where people are going wrong, you know. Kag's a little different, so. But I played a bit with Narm before this too, so I wasn't a total scrub.
Also, finding out that there is no dash blocking like in Strive is very big. 'Cause I thought I could dash block, and I was doing that the entirety of the last local I played. I was wondering why my dash blocking wasn't working. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I know 2H is the anti-air button.
Yeah, Charlotta's pretty difficult to anti-air because she has such a fast jump. But we spam jumps in Charlotta Town. Mormon Hub.
Oh, the Clash? Clash thing is hype.
Yeah, so yeah, it basically resets you when you clash, and there's a couple options that are like super OP, and then some that are just not good in it. It's a little like Xrds Clash, but it doesn't telegraph it as much.
Oh, what a fun. I'm trying to DP. It's not working. I guess my inputs are just too slow.
Yeah, I'm not really sure with DPing in this game is kind of garbage in my opinion.
I have two of them. You're gonna tell me not to use it?
I don't know how good her. I think her. I don't remember what the names of her swords. The cleaver one. I think that one's not very good for like waking up countering since it has such a slow startup.
Oh, that's a counter, not or a parry. It's not a DP.
All right.
Oh, I accidentally did it.
Nice. Well, that was a really cool accident. Okay, I see.
Oh, super cancel. Ah, shit.
So, here's a big chakra. So, with pressure in this game, hold up, just block for me, and I'm gonna push you. So with pressure in this game, you usually don't want to be doing like your auto combo because this is like ultra minus, right?
Yeah.
So what we do instead is we safe job, which is pretty strong. Most characters, like Charlotta for example, this is +3, I believe. So like this is me just goading you to like mash, right? Because if you mash like your fastest button in between that, then you're gonna get counter hit like that, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, I can, you know, go into like a full thing, right? Which I won't. But so it's like you're using your jab and then you're waiting for it to end and then you use it again because you're just abusing the plus frames. The problem with me teaching you this is that Narmaya is actually -1 on her 5L. So I'll block for you. And if you hit me, you notice how like I could totally just do that, right?
Yeah.
After that. So she's a special case. Her other blade is +0. So she also can't do that, I don't think, unless you use like a faster move than mine, right? So Narmaya has a weird way of going about it. I do this with like every character has like an amazing 2L, and Narmaya's is pretty good too. So Narmaya's is +2, and that's basically going to be your safe jab of choice. You unfortunately aren't privileged enough to be able to do like this, right? But what you can do is you can like run up to me and pressure with your 2L like that, and I'll be taking, I'll be minus when you're doing that. So when you knock me down, if you're in range, so if you like hit me with the projectile or like that, for example, you want to be meeting me with your 2L as much as you can, because this gives you advantage and it kind of opens us up, especially if I'm mashing. If people are mashing on wake up, obviously you can just do like your regular auto combo into something, but generally speaking, you'll notice in a lot of Narmaya gameplay when they get a knockdown, they'll do like they'll start doing this and peppering them because it's just really hard to deal with. And it also sets up your strike throw, right? Because if you're doing this, I could like mix you up by grabbing, right?
Right.
So that's a pretty big one. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep destroying you whenever you're on minus frames. But in general, just pressuring me with things like your far medium or your 5M on your first stance, the one with the katana. That's like such a nasty footsies button. Oh my gosh, look at this button.
That one?
Other one.
Oh,
Sorry, I used the wrong one. Yeah, that one. Oh my god. That thing's insane. It's so
assume it
fast. Dude.
combos into dash sword?
Yeah, you can combo that into like most of your Yakuza, I'm pretty sure. I think you have to do the other one though to get like the cool big boy sword thingy. Actually, after we're done with this, I'll switch to Narm and try to, because I know a couple things with Narm. But yeah, let's just play this out and then we'll run it. Oh, that was kind of weird.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, okay.
Whoa. That's weird.
I might just not be.
I see.
Oh, that's what I need to remember. This game's not as generous with the input buffer. I actually have to hold the direction while doing my move, or it will fail.
So my question for you now is, are you using the easy button on your wake up DPs? You know how there's like a skill button, I think it's called?
Yeah, I only use the skill button for the B in the corner. I don't otherwise use it. It's not a bad option. I feel like a lot of people who started out this game were like, oh, I don't want to, easy input, it's baby stuff. It also does less damage. It messes with the scaling pretty much of your combos. So you shouldn't be doing it for combos if you can help it. However, there's nothing wrong with, confirming you're hitting something that would help you, even if it's like using easy input. So for example, if you're like trying to do a run up fireball, oftentimes people accidentally DP because of the way that like 6 input works when you're dashing forward. So in cases like that, it's totally understandable to just run up an easy input fireball, right? The same thing goes for DPing on wake up. It's not worth, in my opinion at least, to use like a manual input DP when you can just spam easy input DP to confirm that you're actually, doing the right thing on wake up. But yeah. So, I mean, for now it's fine to use it on whatever. I would say just don't be scared to use it, And it's been so long since I played this character well. Oh. Rem's about to see some fraudulent gameplay. I'm sorry, Rem. What was I talking about when I was... Oh, I was talking about the confirms off the far end, right? Oh, another question. Are DPs grabbable in this game?
No.
Okay. But I think it might be a thing you need to try, or kill the game. Ah!
Right.
Oh!
Oh, I see.
Almost win.
Stay down. Let's go. Let the wind carry them. Weak.
Oh, that was
Okay.
it's pretty funny. You know, for as much crap as I give Narmaya players when they say she's like bad or whatever, this character's pretty hard. Get this strive stuff out of here, man.
I thought it would catch you in the air.
Yeah, wake up grabs and wake up supers, or just random supers in general, are like mega fake because safe jabs are usually like plus 2 or 3 frames unless your Narmaya is 5L. It's just not worth it because I could block before you even before the move even comes out. So
Stay down.
It's definitely not a safe.
One cut. What? How?
Oh, did not mean to do that.
No hiding.
so when I rush into you like that, I'm actually plus 4 with the blue rush. So most people are gonna, you know, claim their advantage with the plus 4 frame window. So if I ever rush into your block, just don't click, else I'll kill you.
So this is kind of like baby's first strike throw for
Sorta. So like when you can do it a lot faster than that, you know,
Yeah.
because I could jab in between what you were doing right there.
Battle 1.
So on the other hand, like I knock you, I knock you down with this. I could wake you up like that, right? And you can like mix it up. You throw a grab in there if you think they're not gonna mash, or if they're just holding block constantly. So obviously it doesn't work if they're just sitting around not doing anything. Oh fuck, that's not a thing. Forgot. Yeah, it's the micro dashes, you know.
Yeah. Micro dashes
Let's go.
gonna take a while to get used to. But, oh, whoops.
Great.
Too slow.
Ah,
I might have been mashing that.
oh, you were
Yeah.
rushing. Let's go!
I was clicking.
Felt like.
Man, look at that workout right there.
Excellent.
No!
No, no, it's timed. Yeah, my usual recommendation to learn safe jabbing. I have a couple videos. I think I sent you a few one time on it, but yeah. My recommendation is usually to go into like training mode with Narm, and then like have your opponent try to like use their fastest option out of block when you hit their block, and you want to just try to time it so if they do mash, you're countering them. You know,
Okay, I
it
think
isn't too bad, but
I think
see,
what's been hurting me trying to do the micro dash is the fact that I keep holding back because a player,
I
so
see.
it takes a while. Oh, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's understandable. She plays a little. I guess if I had to coin a character, she plays a lot like
Believe in
Baiken, just because of the Azansen that she has. She's pretty good. Look at this move. This move's so nice. You get to like boom, boom, and then whoops. Man, that's the input. It's so
Mid
sick.
finer or mid finer.
Yeah, like instant overhead. That yeah, but pretty good.
great.
I tried to dash it. First turn up through.
Great.
Ah, nice. Yeah, learning frame data is probably gonna be big.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, I'd say for now it's not really too necessary. It's mostly just understanding like combos and stuff. Opening people up and having your BMBs down is like more important at the moment.
Next.
Great.
My turn. One bust up forward.
Ooh,
No.
nice. So what do you know about this?
Nothing.
So that is overdrive. It's kind of a burst, but not really. Oops,
All I know
those
is it
were-
does
oh, well.
massive chip damage. Or it makes you do chip damage during storms.
So we actually deal chip damage normally. It makes us immune to chip damage.
Ah.
So that's its main purpose. It also it is your get out of jail free card, but you can't do it on like if the opponent's hitting you, I can't use it, right?
It's a get out of block stuff, right?
Yeah, I have to be actionable in doing it. But it does block. You can avoid it. You can spot dodge, right? To avoid the hit of overdrive. Yeah, it's guard button back. This game has a lot of buttons, so it's not too essential that you know all of them. But most of those are like to avoid things like projectiles or whatever, or like really niche hit scenarios. Yeah, overdrive, it pushes them away even if they're blocking it. It does a decent like chunk of damage, but most importantly, it relieves you of chip damage. It does give you extra damage, like in that state you deal more damage, but it's not like too effective or like important. It's mostly just there for the chip damage part, which can be annoying. Chip damage just kill you, and you don't have like faultless defense, right? So
How do I activate it?
it's held so guard and overhead at the same time. So my recommendation is to hold guard and then hit overhead. Up throw. Other one. There it is.
I need to rebuy my buttons then, because that is a very awkward input for me.
Ah, I see. You're oh yeah, you're a hitbox, right?
Yeah, I currently have. Yeah, I'll rebind it after this.
My will is ready.
I'm gonna swap where I have throw and where I have
Rethink my training.
overhead, so that way it's two buttons right next to each other still. But it's unlike. I might try and
Taking on the
rebind.
appearance of
No, I
others
probably shouldn't rebind.
will
That's
not-
my buttons. Because how I have it, top row is light, medium, heavy, unique. Bottom row is skill, overhead, throw, guard, current.
I see. Yeah, I mean whatever is most comfortable for you. Like I said, this game has a bunch of buttons, so I'm sure you'll develop something over time. But it's mostly just getting used to the mechanics and stuff. I'm gonna go back to my char.
Gotcha.
Need to check something real quick.
There, overhead attack. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Anyways, I might actually do. I'm just praying. Rising has dash macro. I would love the game forever for that.
I don't know if it'll change that much. We all it's confirmed stuff. Like there's a dash attack now. Every character has like a dash attack. They're adding like an overhead to low mix up after your auto combos. There's a couple more niche things, but I don't think there's gonna be too many big changes. I don't think there's no air dashing, so I don't imagine, like unless you're Matera who has an air dash, I don't imagine you're gonna we're gonna have a dash macro. But it'd be nice. I mean, there's no reason not to, right?
Yeah. This game's not really built in such a way where there's a character. At least I don't think there's a character that would become immediately busted off of a dash macro.
No, no one would. Yeah, it would help for sure. I think they're just trying to avoid putting too many buttons in. You know, maybe that's what the reasoning is. It would be annoying for controller players like me, but I mean, I wouldn't really need a dash macro.
I mean, you have more buttons to be able to bind than I do. I have to choose 8.
Do I?
Yes. I have 8 buttons I can bind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I thought I was in Hugger stance.
Narm problems.
Get back here.
Stance character issues.
Whoops.
Definitely the speed at which I cancel into things has to be a lot greater.
Oh, you're gonna die for that. So the way you bait that out in this game is through super jumping or spot dodging, right? Or just like dashing away from it. If I'm out of it, you're pretty vulnerable at the end of it. So I'd only really use it like on wake up, or like I have to be like, if I'm fucking you up in the corner, that's your moment, right? You don't want to be in the rat house. It does cost 100 meter though, so you can also super during it, and this includes your SSBA, which is level 2. It does exhaust the overdrive state though if you do super. Let's see.
What is the normal throw? Is it this?
Whoops.
Wait, without doing macro, what is throw?
Like A plus. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it would be on your thing.
It's
Probably like. It's light and medium.
That's a lot easier than trying to do macro. Sure.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
At least for how I have my stuff set. Because light and medium are literally right next to each other.
Right.
Back incident.
Yeah, so throws are a really risky but easy way to counter grabbing, because you can combo off of your universal overhead if they do press something, which is almost always going to be throw. So otherwise you're going to get hit.
Hey, I hit confirmed. Baby's first hit confirmed.
There we go.
Fireball. Oh wait, did I get rid of 100 meter?
You can rush 50 meter.
Well,
So you have a back rush and you have a forward rush. The back rush is a pretty good option on wake up if you just want to get out of jail. It's invincible, so it's kind of like Strive's backdash, except not nearly as good and costs 50 meter. Strive's backdash is pretty fucking stupid. But I wouldn't recommend doing it in the corner because it's just like backdash and Strive. You're pretty fucking vulnerable, right? Yeah, after the iframes. So. But it is good if you're like mid-screen, you took a knockdown, you don't want to hold their mix. You're too scared for the mix.
Oh my gosh, straight in this.
Yep, power of easy inputs. I'm a pretty big rush advocate when it comes to like ways to use your meter. So some characters build less meter than others just off of the kind of stuff they do. Forward rush. If you do forward rush and you haven't linked it from off of like a normal, you can't follow up after it. But it's like I said, it's +4 on block, so you get a turn, and it is invincible. So if you think I'm going to click a button during like footsies and you dash forward, then you'll win. However, it is susceptible to grabs and throws, so I could throw you out of it. If I do link it, then like this, I can follow up after it. So, yeah. There's quite a few ways to use your meter, but as this game's mostly advertised, it's very footsies heavy.
Yeah.
Not a lot of weight.
A little of what I've seen of Granblue played, it's a lot is like you can just take your little bits of damage until you basically kind of get to death.
Yeah, you're trying to
need to go for
suffocate your
combos.
opponent. You get them in the corner, and then it's like pretty strike throw. It's anime Street Fighter, you know. It's like Street Fighter with sauce.
Street Fighter with sauce. I don't know. I saw the Third Strike last night at Texas Showdown. That was kind of cooking.
Third Strike's hype, in my opinion. But it's mostly just like knowing, like after you've played this game for a while, you kind of understand what buttons are bigger than others. Like, I'm not challenging you in neutral usually like this because I'm a little scared of your far M. It's so good, and Charlotta herself has really stubby buttons, so she can whiff punish, but it's not hard. It's pretty hard to like crack them. So she has a bunch of like neutral skipping buttons like Totsugaki, you know. So Mei is kind of an outlier because she also has pretty good buttons, I'd say, for neutral. Definitely not comparatively though. Oh, messed it up.
Oh, jeez, that.
I would focus more on like. I would focus more on like hit confirming rather than running into me, because I'm getting a lot off of you just running straight forward, and you don't want to be in Charlotta's close zone or else she fucks you up, or she shines. So Narmaya kind of holds that. Where her far M goes, that's her like safe range. It's a little bit, it's kind of close to Mei's, but entering in with specials and stuff leaves you pretty vulnerable, especially because I'm blocking most of the time because I'm playing a charge character.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a parry. It's kind of memey, but you know, sometimes when I think they're gonna hit a button, it works.
I just don't understand the link or the Gatling system with this game yet. It's different from Dragon Ball.
Yeah. A lot of this game, like the way damage scaling works, it's less is more kind of thing. Most games kind of have it where it's like, if I'm using like, because you're only really using your Gatling hits for combos. If you do end up hitting someone's block with your 3-hit like auto combo, it's usually recommended to finish it with a super. Most supers will leave you plus, or not super, special. It'll leave you plus enough. Some are safe. I think a projectile is pretty safe. But auto combos are kind of a myth. You don't really want to use them. I don't know how they work in Dragon Ball though. Not too sure.
Depends on the character. Some characters, their auto combos are good. Like Goku Black, like his auto combo is nearly just his optimal meterless mid-screen combo.
Right.
You just barely modify it. But it's like the things that I expect from like Dragon Ball, of like lights, mediums, heavies going into each other, don't work here.
Yeah,
Like I can't go
definitely
light,
not.
medium,
The
heavy.
auto combos are all the same, and they're pretty bad.
Well, not even
There's
auto
like-
combos, just normal cancel options, like light, medium, into heavy.
Right.
I can't go
I had a
five.
friend that I was actually
So,
teaching how to
even
play
with
this game.
2L to 5L, I can't even do. That doesn't go.
Yeah, it's like you can yeah, you can't do, you could do this like 2L 5L, but hers is weird because again she's minus on her top, or 5L jabs, so that's why you'll see me a lot of times when I'm pressuring you, you'll see me like do like a hit confirm into a rush or whatever, or like that, because it's just I can't do a lot after it. It's not like Strive or most games where like you can link like slash and a heavy slash, or like, you know, everything kind of is pretty disconnected. Which is why the combo system in this game is like, you know, you do your 3 hits, you do a special, you wall bounce them, you do your 3 hits, you do a special, whatever. So I think it's just a matter of getting used to. Nice.
Yeah. I definitely will need actual Narmaya beginner's guide, so that way I can know like, what I'm supposed to be going into and what actually goes into each other.
Yeah, if you're hitting like if you're in your first stance, you're hit confirming mostly into your EX projectile, the fireball. That leaves me on hard knockdown, which gives you like your advantage. I could probably end training mode and show you the BMBs, but
I can find the BMBs; those don't matter because
yeah.
But it's all the other parts, the important parts. Combos don't matter.
All right.
You're learning the game. They're the least important part. Because what's good to combo if you can never get into it?
Believe in victory.
Right.
Battle.
Which is why yeah, it's, I would say like your easy inputs for now, or, I mean I easy input for most of my hit confirms because it's like I'm not gonna react, you know. So when I'm doing like that to my ball or whatever, like Totsugeki, it's easy input because they're pretty hard to react to. I didn't actually know it's 2 hits attack. Yeah, if we're in a clash situation, I usually recommend doing a 2L on most characters, if it's like on the ground like that, because it's fast and it covers more area. But that one's like, I barely got used to doing that recently, so.
I tried to super you. It would've worked.
No! You don't want to see that in my Granblue gameplay.
Will. Ah! No. It's gonna take a while to get used to ranges. I feel like things are doing things at good ranges and shorter than they would be. I try and think of like this is the range I can get hit at, so I think I can press there and I'm shorter. Weird.
Right. Yeah, it's a little tricky. She is pretty commanding. I mean, Narmaya, I mean, yeah, Charlotta loses in most footsies in terms of like buttons, but I understand your buttons a lot more than you understand mine, you know, so.
Yeah, I mean, you understand my buttons a lot better than I understand my own.
Right. So it's more a matter of getting used to. Narmaya in specific is pretty tricky when it comes to like, you know, her button switching and all that.
So does Charlotta's parry have like a distance requirement? Kind of
What do you mean? Like,
I thought that was too. I hit your parry, but it was too far to do anything.
oh, yes. Yeah, so if I'm like in your face doing it, it'll do like a big like, oh, it goes through you thing. If you hit me from a distance or with a projectile, I kind of just shrug it off, but it deals damage to me anyway. So it's good for like that, but yeah, it's not a very good parry. It's very rarely used, but it can sometimes work. Nice. The Mochi DP can. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Almost at you.
Oh. That's kind of scary.
I tried to do the blaze blue thing to throw into super. Oh, and blocking that effectively seems hard.
Yeah, it's not an easy move to react to. Oh wow, that wasn't let's see.
I thought that far M would have actually hit you. Surprised that far M whiffed.
Believe in
I parried.
one. Engage.
Stay down.
Oh, you're plus after that.
Off that flat, yeah.
Stay down.
Oh, I spoke that.
Nice.
Oh, I'm dead.
You are dead. But I would have said. There we go.
But does Charlotta have a high she can special cancel into? Midair?
Battle two.
You mean like off of her wolf jump thingy?
Well, just after normal.
No. No. No,
So I
she
don't
doesn't
have to
know.
worry about blocking the second overhead.
No, you can cancel into the universal overhead.
But that's
But-
pretty active.
Just down back versus Charlotta. Yeah, you can react to that.
I press fire base 2H. Yeah, it feels like my far M just goes right above you, no matter how close I am. Or,
You know, it might be, oh, it would still... Your Farah? Or your...
okay.
It's still hitting me. My crown is a hitbox. But... Charlotta has weave hitbox, to be fair. Oh?
Oh, I
Oh,
almost got
no.
the super cancel.
Stay down.
Oh, I forgot recovery. No, I tried to super in the middle of it. I tried to reversal in the middle.
It's actually pretty clever, because
Believe
that would have
in
worked
victory.
if I wasn't, like, plus there.
Battle one. Engage.
Even if you were plus, it was reversal.
Yeah, very true.
No
Just easy input for that.
I don't even know what the easy super is.
Great.
It's just, quarter circle easy input. 236.
236 5S? Or
236, when whatever your easy input button is. Or
That's
yeah.
crazy active for a long time.
Yeah, I can hold it. There it is. Found it. Oh, nice. I was mashing when I was mine as well. The scrub. I thought you. I didn't think you'd be brave enough to do it.
I mean, when I don't know any frame data, I just have to mash to figure out what works.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh dang, my berry got beat. Was heavy? Ah! I got side switched.
Yeah. Yeah, she switches sides after that.
Gross.
Pretty funky. Oh man. It only gets worse from here.
Am I starting to warm up to Narmaya things?
I'd say so, yeah. Get that out of here. It's actually not that too bad of an option.
It is a blocking deck. Especially when I know this is the EX version of the side switch. And I can threaten the side switch version. Oh.
I have a command grab.
The gaslight button. Why'd you hit the gaslight button there?
That button, yeah, it's I can do an overhead, I can do a high, or I can do a man grab off it. It's basically overhead kiss but airborne.
Yeah. The Charlotta player who was like helping me kind of a while ago was like tried to gaslight me by saying just block it and then would do the command grab right after.
You know, here's a secret that he probably didn't tell you. If you are blocking low, it doesn't actually work. So, if you think, if you're blocking what I'm doing and you think I'm gonna grab you, you can just hold, if you could just down back and I can't grab you. It only works on high blocking opponents. Which is a bit of knowledge that I actually only learned yesterday on my model. Because my Charlotte is pretty fraudulent. It's my casual character.
Can I block your super and then immediately go into mine, or is it too slow?
You know, that is something I don't really know off the top of my head. I'm assuming yes. For your, at least your SSBA. The other one definitely can't reach. I don't really think... Oh, this I actually hit. Oh, never mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not too sure what her punishes off of my that one super I used are. Probably not too good though, because that one's pretty safe. All things considered.
Wow, I didn't do anything.
Man, but Nubenheimer yesterday, he played Percy, which is like most Nago players go to Vasaraga because they think like, oh, here's this big burly black character. He must be Nago of this game, and it's like the gaslighting. Like it's not real. But Percy is truly the Nago of this game. He's top tier, at least now. I mean, like old patch Nago maybe. And he's got the most largest sword ever. It's pretty broken, but yeah, he plays Percy, and he's pretty good. His footsies are amazing. Get that crap out of here. Like he took a round off of our best player, who was on like his like third character, but yeah, he took a game off of our best player, and then afterwards said, "Hey, do you know how to SSBA?" Which is pretty funny.
I don't even know what that sounds, but the sound is...
His level 2 super. Yeah, it's like the blue super. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, he's really good. He unfortunately got killed before I was able to fight him. We were on opposite sides of the bracket, but he said he's gonna be there again next month probably. Pretty hype. Maybe I'll play Strive for a bit. Maybe I'll I'll need your help to relearn Strive, man.
Just to get
tried with
destroyed by
Gas,
noob in Strive.
Oh yeah, I got killed by like a level 50 Kai. As Batman, I haven't been playing May. But my May would be fine, I think. But yeah, it's just weird. I'm not good at switching games.
Believe in victory.
I feel that.
And I've been like major focused on competing for Granblue, so you know, you get the gist. It's not like pretty weird to swap games, especially before big competitions. Texas Showdown looked cool though.
It was.
Man, Snake Eyes.
Yeah. Seeing Pot win in
I wish I was
person.
live for that. How electric was the crowd?
We were absolutely overzealously loud. Because there's a bunch of Blitz people there. So, like, Zippy had so many homies behind him. But the whole crowd was just for Snake Eyes.
I remember seeing he was doing good, and I was like, "Wow, Zippy is doing this. Like, Zippy's a cool guy." So, but yeah, I mean, I remember like somebody in Yomicord was like, "Oh my gosh, guys, Temkin and Grands," and I was like, "No way, dude."
That was me.
I thought the first like Snake Eyes and Grands meant like, meant that he was like playing someone else. Like maybe he switched to Zato, you know. So
No.
sad. But I saw Potemkin, I was like, no way, dude.
Like, the whole crowd was popping off for just backdash Potemkin Buster. He did Kara Pop Buster round start, and the whole crowd just jumped up.
I watched it this morning because I was busy last night. But man, it's so cool.
Oh, right, dashing with recovery. I tried to dash
Yeah.
DP.
My will is ready.
It does, and it's pretty painful. I actually have had the same problems with like trying to dash block,
Believe
right?
in victory.
Then there's like so much time lag between it.
Too slow.
Which is why we kind of just walk in this game. We take a stroll. We call it flirting. Nice. Fortunately, I'm playing an anti-footsies character, so you don't get the true experience.
Got gaslit.
I like that. Was it Ham Salad that you were playing
Yes.
You call that effort?
with? Yeah, they're a cool player. Play with them every now and then. They're really active on like. They're always looking for games.
Mr. will hold the bracket for you for 30 minutes, Ham Salad. I'm calling him out. He won't be on. He'll never watch my streams, but I'm calling him out anyway.
Too slow.
I don't know. Maybe he's here. Yeah.
I didn't put it in the. I should probably put it in the Discord. The Granblue local was in.
Yeah, the NA card's really cool.
Too slow.
But as with any game, it's mostly just I feel like your issues are less with like skill and is more just like, oh my gosh, I don't know, you know, it's I don't play this game, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of an experience thing, right?
I did. No, I'm not.
A lot of this game is like super knowledge, right? No. Oh. Oopsie. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, my safe jabs are +3, so
Your parry is better than mine.
chip damage.
Ah. There's no way to stop chip damage, right?
In an instant.
Unless you're overdriven, no. You can parry to avoid taking hits. It's only you only take chip damage from projectiles and specials.
Does IB prevent chip damage?
I believe so, but good luck with that, you know.
I will laugh.
Have you Micho?
If anything, I will be known as the Narb player who IBs.
That'd be pretty damn impressive.
I probably should not try it.
No, I would not.
Not at this level. Not when I'm learning fundamentals.
No.
Fundamentals IB. That's how I'm gonna play this game.
Umisho could do it.
I also think though, Namuko has like a couple years more on fighting games than I do.
Oh yeah, probably. I actually don't know what their background is.
I know they used to do competitive Overwatch, so like we share a little bit of common background.
Competitive Overwatch. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. Umisho said like even with Overwatch 2, I'm still not going back to it.
I would not. I don't like Overwatch, man.
I
What do you
almost
see in the
streamed it
game?
tonight, and then you pinged me as like Granblue. Change of plans.
I've been waiting for like 2 weeks until I get to play with a friend.
2 weeks until you can beat up this poor little friend.
Until I can bully Dom. Oh man, no, it's. I've been excited. I just like I like turning the Strive players into Granblue players. It's kind of a thing. Look how cute this is with this character. All right, it's boss time.
No.
So-
no, don't switch to CAG. Please. Please.
Don't worry, it's fine. I'll tell you what I'm doing.
I am baby.
So.
I am baby.
So, with CAG, it's a little weird. You know, you're gonna want to jump, but oh, someone joined the lobby apparently. Apparently, I'm not private like I thought I was.
No, I don't even think we are Steam friends. I'll go show.
No, we're stream friends. Or Steam friends. But I must have just not had it on private. It's fine. So my traps, I'll give you a little tutorial before we start on traps since they're pretty annoying. But they are very exploitable in more ways than you'd think. So they come out they come out in frame 5. So if you just like just dash past. Oh, well, some characters can. I don't think Narm's fast enough to do that, but some characters can just run past them if they're lucky.
Well,
But
maybe.
they'll usually stop you before you go into them, but you can break them, and that's pretty big. Just like there we go.
So yeah, if you're sufficiently enough behind it, let me try the other dashes.
I don't know. Maybe M can do it.
Yeah, M can do it.
All right.
Try it again. I'll try L. All of them.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. As long as you are not right on it.
Decently behind around.
Like you stand on
So-
it. Yeah.
So if you
H
hit
might go
these,
through, so- yeah, H goes through.
so if you hit these, they go away. Right. So when I have this down, right? Good luck dashing through that, right? It's pretty good. My mission is gonna be, you know, feathering you with this amazing projectile that I can just spam the ever living crap out of, right? So you're kind of like, your goal here, you can either jump over them, which leaves you vulnerable to me countering you,
Projectile.
or like just hitting you out of the arrow. But you can also just approach them and give them 2 Ls, which is pretty safe. You just have to be careful about me coming up to you and spiking you into them. So it's more of an experience thing with traps. Otherwise, my goal is to get you into them so I can do that, right? Uh-oh, am I gonna take this?
What?
I told you, if I jab, I'm fine. I jabbed you, so I'm +3. It won't work on me.
Oh, you can still jab him in response to being hit into it. As long as I'm blocking.
Because I'm basically mediating you with the jab, and I'm pretty safe on that. If you super, I have the time to just block before the super actually comes out. This is pretty consistent across the entire cast. Pretty OP. Which is why I always say supers are fake in this game, or at least like wake up supers. Yeah, Kag's weird. She like, while Charlotta abides by the rules, Kag does not. She plays her own game, so you kind of have to know what to do. You have to play your own game too. Look at that, that's so good. This matchup's interesting. It's definitely Kag favored, but
I had to use 2 special moves to do it on the EX version, but yeah.
well, yeah, I have to use special to set it up, so it's pretty vulnerable.
No,
Hi.
almost got it.
That was really sick.
Yeah, I just looked at it today because I was like, I finally wanted to look at why I was doing the damage discrepancy.
Oopsie. Yeah,
And it was...
you auto combo, you're killing your damage.
Well, it starts with an auto combo.
Yeah, the auto combo being.
And it was, I just wasn't letting the second hit of Genji 5H rock, but even still it does a little less damage than what the video says. So I don't know if there's like any scaling or tuning to her damage in the past 3 years. But it was doing like 60 less damage than what the combo video said it should.
Right. Oh.
Oh! Gotcha.
Nice.
Ah!
Oh, cheater maneuver.
Playing Milia. Why? This is cheater Milia. For real. Maybe
Yeah,
I
the
won't send you
CP
the
is
game.
interesting. They,
I know how this
it
from the founder.
it's punishable, but you do have to react to it, which only gets easier over time. Usually doing what I just did there would not be advised, but I can get away with it. Whoops. But I grab a lot as a CAG player. Most CAG players like to grab because these traps, right? That's pretty good.
Ah, I was just about to dash. I don't know if the Green Dash has any info properties. Ah!
No, I don't think it does. This.
Okay, so yeah, it does far it's hard to do because you're basically doing to convert but I can go far M into dash 236 Kagura.
I know how this
Slash.
sounds.
Wait, Kag reads BL?
Believe in victory.
What?
Battle 1.
Is that a BL book?
Yeah, it is.
No shot.
Yeah, the skins in this game are really funny.
Oh, that's a. How do you get the skins? Play it?
You can get them through RPG mode, which is the solo mode of this game. Or you can buy them, which is what I did.
Buy them
Dude, there's like save files and shit though, like people's save files that you can just download though.
I don't want to do that. That's lame.
Yeah,
I mean, playing RPG mode is probably going to be good for me to.
it's really fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's actually pretty different from the game itself. It's interesting.
I mean, just to get kind of familiar with their buttons. Ooh.
Yeah, you have to play as Gran for a bit in the start, otherwise you could switch your characters at some point. I haven't actually played through it all, so.
I forgot, games that aren't like Stride or KOF give you a little more time to catch posts. Not dead.
That was a combo drop. How sad.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. I was wanting to do super. I know it's 236, 236H.
I know how this must sound.
I wouldn't super during things. I think your meter should be used in rushing and overdrives. Super is like good combo enders if you need to cash out some damage, but
How long do the traps last normally if I just don't attempt to interact?
very long. It's not usually a thing. But you can do it, kind of. Some people do just ice me out, but I can just walk over to you and like if you're just sitting there waiting for traps, I'm just gonna approach you and place more traps. They have very low cooldown, so I could just place more traps closer to you and then push you to the corner eventually. So.
Oh jeez. Oh.
It triggers the traps as you go around it.
Alright, try to dash block again. The sword?
Oh.
No. Oh, not
Nah,
that.
I was able to spot dodge in time. I'm not disjointed though with that attack.
Believe
There's
in
like very
victory.
little disjoints in this
Battle
game.
1. Engage.
Fireball does not destroy projectile or traps.
Yeah, it does not.
Oh, you threw me out of it. I thought you said you couldn't throw DP.
That has like startup, so I thought you meant like wake up DPing or whatever.
Ah.
No, I was just as ready for that as you were, but I was not holding back for that.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh. Charlotta has ruined lanes, that's right now.
Is the spear the end of your pressure?
Yeah, if I'm using spear and pressure, I'm pretty vulnerable after it, so interesting. I'm really timing this side.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, that was a pretty weird
Swap
mix.
out.
So.
I know how this must sound coming from the founders.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh,
Oh, I wasn't able to get in. Still in time.
Process complete.
Oh, cool.
yeah, you could do that if you think you're gonna press, but it does leave you vulnerable. So
Your ass, but crumble into dust. Squeal.
I guess I can confirm into DP if I don't have fireball or dash. Confirm it. Oh jeez. Teleport 5.
that mix hits everybody, so don't worry about that
Yeah.
one. Not the TP in the air one. That grab. That grab's like super ultra sneaky. That's some Namuko tech right there. Nobody does that. So I've never seen them do it. She's pretty snowbally. And if you're in the corner, you're pretty hard stuck.
Believe in victory.
Yeah,
But I mean, she doesn't have a DP or anything, so a lot of characters are able to abuse that fact. I think I have a good training mode activity for you though.
Oh, I thought that was too late to hit.
Ooh. He blocked the forbidden grab.
That was honestly a missed input. I'll give you credit.
I was gonna say, that was pretty clean. I hit top players with that.
Like Nubenheimer?
Well, maybe. I'm pretty sure Nubenheimer. See, Nubenheimer got out of bracket not because he got like out footsied or anything, but he ran into a very neutral skippy character that has a lot of knowledge checks. And he doesn't really have, like, Nubenheimer doesn't play this game. So, characters like Tag probably be a big issue for him, you know? Because she's very weird. She doesn't really abide by rules. But Percy does counter Tag, so who knows? He's definitely the better player in these fighting games. I was expecting like, decent. Nah, he's pretty crazy. I guess Nago players do have footsies after all.
Quote unquote
I know how
footsies.
this must sound coming from
Believe in victory. Battle one.
I mean,
Engage.
you tell them, hey, you're playing footsies with your far poke, then sure, yeah. But if you have to play any footsies that are outside of just press long button, try not to get whip punish. Nah. Oh, wrong quarter circle. No. Ah, I couldn't hit you.
Cheater
out of that.
button. Cheater button.
Battle two. Engage.
No.
Ow. That's the online button.
Ah.
Speaking of the online button.
Oh, dang it. Waited long enough.
Give me your DP.
I know how this must sound coming from the founder.
Okay. So how long are you planning on streaming?
Probably another 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
Maybe we're only got 2 hours.
My turn.
Air traps, what are you playing? Testament and plus R?
Yep. I remember I was teaching someone else how to play the game a little while ago and they said the same exact thing. Like verbatim.
Oh, I thought you were gonna grab.
Uh-oh.
Not dead, but the trap will save you.
Yep.
Weasel.
My safety net's traps.
Over here.
Oh.
I'm starting to slowly get the hang of
Two.
things.
Engage.
Yeah, I'm feeling it for sure.
No,
Can't
stop
smash
it.
out of things now.
Oh. I was not
So
expecting
Rock
fire
has
all
a
the way.
really weird property that makes it so good. Because otherwise it's like, oh, it's just slow moving projectile. When I'm charging it, it actually forms a hitbox on it. And this blocks projectiles. So Narmaya's fireball in specific, it's like mega fucked by this move. So pretty weird. I'd explain more things, but it's gonna go over your head. Moment.
No. I'm not dealing with that. Oh,
+4.
I tried to parry.
I know
Sure.
how this must sound.
I have a thing. Go on training mode, and I have a thing that might make it easier to visualize stagger pressure. You know, one of like this game's best training mode like functions, I'd say. Ooh, it's hot in my room, man.
Turn.
Okay. Let me go to your stream.
Character select.
Let me just stream it to you on Discord so that way you don't have to deal with it.
Oh yeah, true. Wow, we're really delayed.
There we go.
Narmaya.
Okay, so just pick whoever. Probably Cat, just because we like bowling Cat.
Abyss.
Are the locked
Well,
stages locked for RPG mode?
Narmaya versus Catalina.
I don't think so, no. But when it comes to playing online, there are only 2 maps you can use, and really only one. The Coliseum map has the least lag. Maps like Abyss are hella laggy, so you don't use this online. Otherwise, you'll be lagging up a storm. So go to your settings, and we're gonna turn her counter attack to. So go to battle or opponent. Go to counter attack settings, and then go to counter on block, and set that to standing L. And then let's back out, and then hold up, pause again, and then we'll set it to blocking. So blocks all, and then block switching enabled. Okay, so now she'll block what you're doing, and she'll put out that. So now we can go center your reset to like the corner, so you don't have to. Yeah. Now we can better visualize your pressure here. There is a timing to it, so you're gonna want to be clicking 2L as soon as your 2L ends. And if you time it correctly, there we go. See how you were able to counter hit her? There we go. So this is like why we do this, because this, yeah. Because if people are mashing, then it's like a frame trap. You're just abusing the plus frames that 2L naturally gives you on block. Which is why you wake up with this. Most characters can do this with 5L and 2L, like Kag or Charlotta, but Narmaya is not privileged like that. So, naturally off that, you can do pretty much anything after a counter hit like that. So, my usual recommendation would be to lab this in cohesion with like your like combos. So if you did like, you could do yeah, see, boom, look at that, boom, gameplay.
Okay, so I have to use the other version of the combo.
But that 2L timing is important because it means I can't just like mash you. When you go for dash like resets on your 2Ls, you know how like I'll like 2L you, and then I'll go back in and do more 2Ls. That's obviously vulnerable, but I'm just kind of, it's like a mix-up, right?
I don't think like the actual other combo is possible.
No, but knowing your on-hit conversions are pretty important, right?
So I probably just have to...
Yeah. There's a bunch of research that can be done, and then, yeah, there's a bunch of research that you can do on it, like through video, but I'm more of like, I like going into training mode and just sitting there for an hour and like clicking buttons, because I feel like Otachi had a good video on this, I think, just like feeling out a character, because you know how his Bridget, he like purposely didn't watch guides on his Bridget for a while because he wanted to learn the character on his own, so he can like, because it makes you understand the buttons better, which is what I usually suggest. But these games BMBs aren't very freeform, you know, so it's a lot different in this game than like Bridget. It was very freeform. But like stuff like that, that's fine. That's a sufficient amount of damage. But again, like if you wanted to do like 1-2, and then when you get the counter hit, you do your rush. That's another good way to confirm it, because it is hard to react to, oh, I hit them, you know. Because like, what if Catalina was just walking here and she wasn't mashing every single time? Well, now you'd have to think like, how do I open this person up? Do I, you know, 2L grab, or do I 2L dash forward, do more 2Ls in case they actually do want to mash? So there's layers to it.
The overhead.
So do do 2L, 2L, and then one on the counter, use your rush. And then you can do you can do any special off that rush. Assuming like you didn't hit off it, which you didn't. It's a little weird at times, but it exists. So you'll see me do that like a whole boatload. Nice. See, yeah. So it all kind of works out.
Kagura stance.
What was the other one called?
Genji. This is Genji.
Get there. Well, I knew Kagura, I didn't know Genji.
This is Genji Donfly, this is Kagura Free Floater, I think.
Right. But yeah, this is a good setting for working on that. I use this like all the time, just when I'm warming up and stuff. You could do things like your I think if you're at like every now and then I'll do like challenges. We did a crew battle recently where we did like an Iron Man challenge with the team, and I needed to learn characters on the fly. I usually am like, okay, I need to know what my anti-air combos are. So I would put like Catalina on jumping and counter hit always, right? Just to learn the anti-air stuff. But yeah, you're getting the hang of it. Look at that, boom.
Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. That's just...
Yep, she is pretty good damage. And that, see how, yeah, the way you're using your 5H there, your close 5H to continue the combo is really good, because most people would think, okay, let me do my auto combo since it's more hits. But the damage scaling doesn't like that, so what you're doing is actually much better. Boom. Oh!
What the? That just... What is the damage?
Good combos should be 45 to the 5,000 damage. That's a lot of damage for no super though.
Yeah, that was just the B&B off of I guess it was an M counter hit.
That's still a lot of damage, yeah. Man, things Kag needs to do to get damage, I cry.
Stop.
Anyway.
You don't need it.
Look at that, yeah! Oh! He's cooking!
Oh god.
Yeah,
okay.
that's more than half her health.
Yeah, that's a 50% combo. What? What?
Yeah, so... Yeah, gapless stagger pressure is king. Does it all. So understanding how to crack people open is really helpful. I don't know how to set it up, it's been a while, but you can also make her like switch up how she counterattacks. So you could do things like doesn't block, sometimes counter hits. Sure, yeah, that timing is what I was trying to explain earlier, but it's kind of hard to do in real time, you know. So.
Oh, okay, so that fakes out. Does L work? Oh, this pushes me to safety.
He might be able to farm after that. Oh, ooh! Oh. Most characters that work. Cat has really very privileged buttons, so.
Yeah. I think it depends on.
Not has so much sauce.
Yeah, okay, so it just depends on how fast I do it. If I can
Right.
combo.
Yeah, like I said, in my opinion, rushing is a much better use of your meter generally. So just doing things like, oh, I hit this person in footsies, or I hit this person, and I'm not confident in hit confirming it. I'm just doing rush instead. Is only 50% of your meter. Most characters build meter pretty quickly, and like you get a lot more. It's a lot more versatile. Supering is like, wow, I supered and they blocked it, and now I have no meter for the rest of the match, right? Pretty sad. It's not like Strive where it's like it's only 15. Some characters have command grab supers though, and they're completely broken. I hate them. They can actually wake up super and be fine.
Okay, so I can't do the temple. Yeah, if I want the hard knockdown, I can't do double or 5H2.
Right. Right. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good training mode setting. Like I said, you can always set her to jumping and then like put counterattacks on and learn your anti-air conversions. That's pretty key because new players love to jump, man. They jump all the time. You know how it is in Shrive. So, it's very similar here,
But I just
especially in
have
a
to
game
do
like this.
recording.
So go to a counter hit and then there's a hold up, go back and then one more. You don't need to put that on there if you don't want it. Counter hit, up, yeah, and then all hits. And then you set to mid screen or full screen, whichever works for you. So you could do like, so you can cancel and just special off that. I don't know if she can do much. Maybe her like, I know she could DP, right? So counter hit to DP is obviously going to be like your safe choice of just, okay, let me get a bit of damage because they're jumping. I wonder if you're able to do like the jumping into spinning move off that, you know? So go to, yeah. Well, that kind of works, but it doesn't really combo anything. If only you could do the TK. I don't think you could do TK though, sadly. I think Narm's only left.
But not comboable.
Yeah. So I think Narm's only left to just react 2H into DP, or just DP really.
This might be better. Alright, half that time. Well, probably not.
Yeah, most characters don't really have too big of a advantage off of it. Oh.
Well, there we go.
You figured something out. What's your mid screen though? Usually you're not going to be getting 2 H's off in the corner. Because full screen might just be limited to DP and stuff. Also, the thing with counter hits in this game is that they're like there's recovery usually if you hit them.
Yeah.
They can like recover out of it. They can't recover off of a counter hit, so they're just falling for the rest of time. But your 2H leaves you pretty high on recovery. Yeah, I think you're just limited to PvP.
Yeah, I think
That kind of works, but probably just better DP than that. Yeah, that's 2300, it's not bad. Only CAG can, I think a couple characters can like Beelzebub, but CAG gets like 1 billion damage off the counter hits in the air.
And obviously I have to try this too.
That's actually not bad because you're like in their face, ready for a meaty by that time. That one's a little. The recovery on that's pretty high, so or pretty low.
Yeah, EX is good.
I'd say just stick to EX in these cases, for both DP and that. Nice. The other one did a lot more damage, it looks like.
Wait,
With the EX.
This one?
Yeah. A lot more. That's quite a bit more. It's like 700 or.
I actually might be able to.
Yeah. But yeah, being comfortable reacting to those hop-ins are pretty helpful, especially against like Charlotta, but again, she's hard to do that too. ED jumps.
Oh, wait. Let me cook. Might be off lower counter hit.
He might be like in her. You think you might have to be like in her face, like really real, like right below her to do that. Nice, and you can rush off that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good if you can rush off of it. But you might, it's very like timing dependent. It's probably not going to be coming out much in real matches.
Yeah.
But the sauce.
The delay is like really weird too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just for my sake. So.
There we go. Like your mid-screen conversions off of Rush, that's pretty helpful. Like far M into Rush, and then you know what's gonna be the most beneficial to you, what's dealing the most damage. Probably gonna be projectile in this case, since it's hard knockdown. EX, of course. This timing's pretty helpful. Are you like super lagging right now?
No,
What?
I'm not. Oh.
Oh, okay. It was Discord stream. I was just wondering if I was lagging you out with the stream. Your computer's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got a beef computer.
You have to you know, model up and stuff.
Oh, can I just buffer this? What's the time?
Yeah, it's you buffer. Thing, at least. Maybe I'm just so used to the timing that I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not a buffer. No. Womp. There we go.
Oh, I can just spam it then. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's like 1, 2.
Yeah, I can
Do
just,
that hammer.
just spam DP.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
I don't think I can get super off of it. Oh yeah, you can't because I have to use.
No, you
media.
can't. You can only get special, or you can only get yeah, special.
Yeah, I can just like in that case spam DP.
Yeah, DP is good. I would say
Not in Kagura.
I would say EX. I'd say EX Fireball is probably the best choice off of Rush. It's a little harder to spam that though. You kind of have to time it at that point. But yeah, EX Fireball and then your 236 on the cleaver one is really good. 'Cause look at that corner carry. Whoa!
Yeah, I just need to use the easy input, so probably for this too.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
you have the freedom to wait to get ready for your input, but if you really need to, you can. It is a bit of a. I don't think it actually cuts damage, but it does cut cooldowns, so it's my only concern.
Yeah, it's just,
But you'll get used to it.
I have to learn. Okay, so
Look at that,
it's
there we go.
right. Okay, so it's right as the second hit. Got it.
Yeah, it drops every now and then. Sometimes the one you put it in. But yeah, after the hard knockdown, you can run up, and I think she has time to take her turn after that. But regardless, you're probably going to be close to a wall when that happens, and Fireball's your only way of really bouncing. Same thing goes for your 236 on the Kagura? Yeah. But, yeah, rushing's pretty OP. You just have to, like, play footsies. Our buttons are so good, man. It's so cool. You can also use her 5H, her close 5H, on Kagura as a, like, that's a good amp here too. But that one's a little harder because if someone's just standing with a button, it usually beats it.
Kagura 2H is just gigantic.
Yeah.
This is general. I think this hits a little higher, but this hits fine. This is Maze 5H but vertical.
Yeah.
Maze 2H if it was a good button.
2H. Oh well. You tried, man.
She's like the pretty button. Narmaya is such a cool character. I love her. Yeah, I think that's gonna be ending time for me though.
Yeah.
Thanks, Namu. I'll hit you up consistently for stuff.
Of course. The Granblue grind continues.
Gosh. Ah. I don't know why the main menu is not the bottom, right above close. UX developers.
It's enough Granblue for me today. I played so much. GG's though. It was fun.
Oh, let me fix this. You are giant. Just chatting as well. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. I will catch you another time. Thanks, Namu.
Of course, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, everybody. It is that time of the stream again where I am going to end things. And we're going to raid into somebody. I know who we can raid into. We can raid into Spooky Rose. She'd appreciate it. Let's do that. Slash raid. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Okay, here we go. We will raid her with these raid messages, depending on if you have a sub or not. But I will see you all Wednesday with some other game. I am not exactly sure what I'm going to be playing yet, but it'll be something. It might be Arknights, depending on if new content is released. We're late on new content. But I will catch you all next time, and thank you once again for joining.